All right, now it's bread time. We're gonna make some early morning bread here at Subway. So let's roll this cart out. We left some bread in the proofer in the fridge, or some dough I should say, to rise overnight. So now what we do, I'm gonna do one glove and then an offhand, just because it makes it easiest. So we pull out with that, and we just do like that. So let's do it, lads. Let's do it. Some Subway bread. Now, I know a lot of people that say this is their favorite part of Subway, the bread. And I can't blame you. I mean, especially if you're getting herbs and cheese. I miss the honey oat bread. That was the best bread. And they had a jalapeno cheddar bread, too. That was so good. But I don't know. Subway just discontinued these items, so I can't really do anything about it. All right, turn this around. All right. We got a lot of white bread, huh? Cool. So I'm trying my best to conserve gloves, literally because of you guys. I mean, I've gotten so many comments about glove waste. These gloves, though, are compostable. He put one too many. That's a shame. Okay, let's do this real quick. And this. And so this will be making bread at Subway. Close that up. Grab our seasoning. I'm gonna swap this glove out. I'm gonna use this one. And I'll also just grab another. This makes it easiest. We need the scour tool. Where is it? Where is it? You just also use a knife, but I had a tool for this. Huh. Oh wait, this is it. Alright, cool. Yeah, so basically, you have to scour your bread. I don't know what the correct terminology, I use the word scour, but I don't know if that's the right word, but basically what you do is you just make these very thin cuts into the bread. So first you stretch it, right? So this is a whole wheat tray, so you stretch it first. Make sure it's 12 inches. I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it again. If your bread at Subway is ever not 12 inches, it's because somebody didn't extend it when they took it out. So you just do these cuts. Usually I have this tool that like does it perfectly, but I can't find it. I'm kind of in a time crunch today, so this does the trick too. Just can't cut too deep into it or else it ruins the bread. And I'll throw this one over here just cause. And yeah, we got a lot more trays to do, and these are gonna bake, and we'll have a fun day. Fun day with bread. So this is water that we're spraying onto it because, well, yeast rises with water, right? So, yeah. In case you were wondering. All right. And we will let the sounds of Subway take over. You know, it's kind of weird because whenever I'm working at Subway, I always just sing to myself. I don't know why. It's just a weird habit that I have, and I can't do that when I'm recording. I don't want the whole world to hear me singing. That'd be funny, though. I've done it before once. Like, I messed up. That was a terrible scour right there. Don't do that, lads, if you're working at Subway. That was a bad one, too. That's why the tool is so necessary. Makes it so much easier, but I don't know where it is. Okay. We have to make a few of these into herbs and cheese as well. I think we'll make like 4 trays, or like 3.5 trays of herb and cheese. Should be fine. Cool. I'm looking at my phone camera right now. It looks so funny spraying the water. Cool. So we're going to do 6 trays, and then we're going to pop them into the proofer because we don't want to waste any time. I already turned on the proofer, so this is tray 4 and 5, I believe. So we'll be set. Cool. Take the scour tool. Now the scour tool isn't anything fancy. It's literally just a box cutter dedicated to slicing the bread. Like, it's a box cutter that doesn't cut boxes. If that makes sense. So yeah, you can just use a knife as well. I think that does the trick too. So if you ever wondered how like bread gets that cracking, it's literally because of this thing. It's when you scour it, it does that. It makes it look all nice and pretty. So let's do one more tray, and then we'll go pop these into the oven, and then we'll get started on the rest. Cool. I like to put a lot of water because it makes the bread actually puffier, and from what I've seen, people like puffier bread. So yeah, I talked about this in the other video, but I'm literally running on like 3 hours of sleep right now. Actually, that's not true. I went to bed at 4, got up at 9, so I'm running on 5 hours of sleep, which actually isn't bad. Like 5 hours is pretty reasonable. But yeah, I mean, plenty of days like this, right, where I just walk into Subway after a long night and just get to work. And thank God it's Sunday, because if it wasn't, I don't know, we'd probably be pretty busy by now. But Sundays are the most relaxing days. I mean, for anything, right? Sunday's just a great day. Okay. So basically, this is what they call the proofer. It makes our bread nice and puffy so that we can throw it into the oven and it cooks as like bread loaves. Because if I just put these into the oven right now as is, they would literally just be breadsticks. Like, there would be no puffiness to it. It wouldn't even be like real bread. So yeah, in case you were wondering. So let's swap our gloves out. Now we gotta make some Italian herbs and cheese trays. I'll do 3.5. I think 3.5 is reasonable. Before we do that, I'm gonna fill this with water, just so that we don't run out. I use warm water. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, any water is acceptable. It's weird. I'm like out of breath from talking. I'm not even like doing anything. All right, so let's twist this. Dry the fingers real quick. It's like Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty. I said Call of Duty. It's like Subway cut comps. Live Subway. Oh, I like these gloves actually. Subway's got to get like the surgical gloves. I might start bringing in my own pair if one day I'm allowed to. I got to talk to them about that, because that like speeds up your sandwich time so much. Like, if I had the surgical gloves, dude, I'd be slinging sandwiches so quickly. At least I think. I don't know. I've never tried it, so let's throw that over there. Now this is the fun part. It's where we roll it into herbs. This is how the Italian herbs and cheese bread is made at Subway. So, just take our tray. We obviously still have to scour, but we're going to scour after. So, just take the loaf, roll it in some of our herbs, and throw it back on. And obviously this isn't cheese. We have to add cheese on after we proof it. You'll see that a little later on. Okay. So we're still scouring the bread. I really hope the right word is scouring. I look like so dumb because I've been using it this whole time, if it's not the right word. So yeah, we have to wash this after, obviously. But yeah, for now we'll just use it for the herbs and cheese and then wash it. I should do it this way. I did it such an awkward way. I'm glad to be back at Subway, lads. It makes me happy to be here. It's weird. It's like I went on vacation for like, I mean, I was like on and off Subway, right? So I was on vacation, I was at Subway, I was on vacation, I was at Subway, but it's nothing like being at home. No place like home, lads. No place like home. Okay. And we gotta do 1.5 more trays. I'm just gonna toss them to this side. Let's just leave these over here. Guys, tell me if you notice any difference in the recording quality, because I am now using the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I literally bought it so that the videos could be higher quality, but I don't know if it did anything. So let me know in the comments if you notice if it did anything. I don't know. I'm hoping it makes the videos better. That's my only goal, man, to make better videos for you guys. I'm talking so much that like my words are stuttering, so I'm going to stop talking. But wait, I'm going to talk one more time. Like and subscribe if you see this or hear this. Okay. Let's keep scouring. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay, now we gotta go wash this doohickey. Let's leave that right there. Okay. This is soap water, in case you are wondering. Alright, that seems good. And cool. We are so close to being done with done with preparing the bread. We're not done with making the bread. We got an hour for that. Okay, dry this off real quick. Completely dry. Okay, put on the next pair of gloves. Hands are a little wet. Let's see if I can get them on. That's another thing with the surgical gloves. I'm going to be a big voucher for this. If your hands are wet, I don't think it matters with the surgical gloves. I think they're easy to put on no matter what, which is pretty cool. But, you know, ideally, if you put on a pair of gloves, you should never take them off. And, like, have somebody running, like, when you have to ring sales at the cash register, just have someone ring it for you. But, you know, we don't have that privilege right now. Okay. And boom, let's let it proof.